Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg, and I'm going to play a song by Toby Keith, and I don't know if I'll get blocked on this or not. After he died, uh, they blocked just about everything by him, but I had already marked this, because I wanted to listen to it again and share it, so I've waited quite a while, and it was man, it was big shit here in Oklahoma when he died, because he's an Okie boy and lived well he was born right up the road in Moore. It's town just not very far away. It's adjacent to Norman, and then he lived in Norman, for a long time, and he's a country artist, and people would try to put him in that country box, which I understand, and he did a whole lot of straight country, although often with some heavy guitars and stuff. But this was one of those little sleepers, you might say, and it's called Wacky Tobacky. So here's Toby Keith.
What's that smell? Wanda is a woman, she works down the hall. Shows up on time, she like balls to the wall. She went out to lunch with her high school friends. About 3 hours later, she come rolling back in. Well, the boss man really jumped her, Sonny wasn't joking. Everybody in the office knew Wanda had been smoking that old wacky tobacco. When you feel it creeping up on you, that old wacky tobacco. Kick back and let it do what it do. Now you can two-toke her, you can one-hit him. Puff it in a pipe and you can twist it in a stem. You can bake it in some brownies, smoke it through a bone. Roll up a great big fat one like old Cheech and Chong. Burn it through a hole in a can of Budweiser. If you can't take the heat, son, vaporizer that old wacky tobacco. When you feel it creeping up on you, that old wacky tobacco. Kick back and let it do what it do. Now do what you do. Oh yeah. You got two Mexican and Jamaican with those buds of blue. Humboldt County and hydroponic too. Okeechobee purple from down in the south. And that old stuff your uncle smokes will give you cotton mouth. Homegrown is healthy, synthetic can kill you. My all-time favorite, red-haired Sinsemilla, that old wacky tobacco. When you feel it creeping up on you, that old wacky tobacco. Kick back and let it do what it do. Oh, let it do what it do. Yeah, it do. Y'all got any Fritos?
I just love it, and is that country or is that rock and roll? That's rock and roll as far as I'm concerned. I mean, hot guitars and the whole 9 yards, and this subject matter is just hilarious. I love it. It you can tell you can tell he knows whereof he speaks. It's really cool here in Oklahoma. We passed medical marijuana, and the way that the bill was written, it was we didn't just write a bill, legalizing it for medical use. It was a constitutional amendment, and it was done that way so that no matter what, the state legislature could not fuck around with it. They couldn't they couldn't change the bill, and it was written in such a manner that it was all for Oklahomans in theory. It wasn't supposed to have anybody from out of state involved with it. It was Oklahoma grown, Oklahoma produced, the whole 9 yards. And they also wrote a little thing into the bill where they could not deny you a job or fire you from a job because you smoked pot, if you had a medical card. So consequently, all these businesses realized all of a sudden that, oh, gee, those pot smokers work their asses off. They may smoke pot in the evening, but during the day, they work, which has always been my experience, and I don't know, I just love it. It was so funny when we did pass that bill because it was, oh my God, it was like 56 or 59% in favor of it, and it was across all demographics. I mean, Republicans, Democrats, from the young to the old, it didn't matter. Everybody voted for it, and there were a lot of people that had never voted before. You'd see them at the polls, and there were a couple of other things on the ballot, primary races and stuff, and these people had come in, they never voted before, you could tell, and they're like, oh, there's other stuff? No, I just want that marijuana ballot, That's all I care about. So, I don't know, it was fun. So, it's been legalized for a while, and, the state's trying to deal with it. There's some problems, which I recognize, illegal people coming in and, trying to raise a bunch of it and ship it out of state, which I don't care for, and all stuff like that. But for the most part, it's been a really good thing, and for me, it was glorious because it's like 50 fucking years I waited for that, and it was so cool because you're not supposed to smoke while you're driving, of course, and you're not supposed to drive stoned, but you can have it in your car. You can carry it around, and you can have your pipe and your pot just sitting right there in open view. And so that whole paranoia from the 60s on all of a sudden just went away. And it's like, oh, a cop behind me? Okay, I don't care. Go ahead and stop me. I'm not doing anything wrong. So yeah, it's been fun. And like I say, that's a fun song. I just think it's cool. And hopefully it won't get blocked. But if it does, oh well. I've already done 4 today, so I should be okay. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. And hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.